So it's a little bit of, it's inspired by like the Cyborg Manifesto by Don Haraway, if anyone said that, but if not, that's not like valuable information. And it's like my hot take on trauma. So. Code, select all, trauma. Cling because losing your memory is losing yourself. What else is left when the cells in your body have changed? Oh, sorry, someone just called me right now. It's also over.
Popular.
Cling because losing your memory is losing yourself. What else is left when the cells in your body have changed? When you no longer look the same. Nothing except the fragmented bits of your core that you have access to. Dissociated pieces that distance themselves further and further each minute. Because time is a ruthless motherfucker meant to devour you.
Yes!
When you look in the mirror, remember that you are no longer the same. The cells in your body replace themselves every 7 years or so. Your eyes are wearier and the memories in your head are fading fast. Repressed because you installed a patch. The patch is trying to erase, trying to fix it. The bugs are in the system. There are too many bugs. It is an infestation. The maggots burrow through the folds of your pink brain and eat the pieces of silicone we find. The mind is a computer, is a system. Error. Your father is placing the butcher knife by your bedside table, tells you to kill yourself if you mean it. You gotta show him you mean it. Do not cry. Game over if you shed a single tear. Your father has taught you to hate yourself and him. He has given you a knife. Use it. They are waiting for you to self-destruct or tilt your eyes his way, a silent plea for help. Gouge out your own eyes before you turn to your father. Remember, you are a bastard. Remember, he programmed you, brought you into this world, then discarded you, utilized you as a tool. Remember, creating is forcing life onto something. Remember, you are not innocent. Your peace in current life is at the cost of something great. Are you still the same? Can you say with certainty you are still you? Do you want to delete these files? Yes. Are you aware that deleting these files means that it is very likely the system will crash? You will lose these files. You will lose access to the part of the machine, of yourself. Are you sure you want to delete these files? No. Know that if you choose not to delete the files, these errors will continue to repeat in the future. Please note it will cause you pain, as it is a manifestation of a masochistic impulse to relive your trauma. You will never master it. It may lead you to self-destruction. Do you want to confirm that you want to keep these files? No, maybe. I don't know what to do. Logical spaces like that of your brain in a computer cannot be found purely in the hardware. It is not found purely in the software, for the software cannot dwell in empty space. It must be tangible. Do you feel like your technology owns a piece of you? Or a replica of you? Do you find a deep welling pit of anxiety in your gut when you are left without battery? Do you feel a frustration far too personal when the internet is not cooperating with you? Did you know that you are already a cyborg? Did you know that you have access to another world? You know the smooth terrain of the keyboard is like memory. You bring your thoughts to life, your fingers tentatively or aggressively finding the right spaces, the right arrangement of letters, numbers, dashes, slashes, symbols. What are you trying to say? Plastic burns through your fingertip, the blood, sweat, and tears of the creators. You are simply a utilizer, sitting on your comfortable leather chair, staring at a blank screen. You are not just in a body, you are a body. Your mind stutters. Close your eyes and type to see if you know the terrain of the keyboard better than that of your own body. If you are forced to take a knife, sink your claws into their ankle and drag them down with you. Oh, if you are forced to take a knee, sink your claws into their ankles and drag them down with you. Tear down those who speak men and subdue. Vulnerability hurts. It is a pain unlike no other because you are allowing it to happen, keeping your defenses down. These institutions suck the life force from your fingertips, and yet they win if you become hard and lose yourself along the road to redemption. Stay true, your bastardized version of true. Have you ever seen a being hang from a tree? Even if it's intentional, have you seen the way the body flops and struggles and defecates and pisses and foams and breaks? It is the animal that struggles, and even though struggle is always very true, it always looks a little clumsy and awkward if it is within yourself. The man is trying to stop the animal from making a fool of itself. Embarrassment is a social construct, as is shame. The entanglements run deep. If you saw yourself emerging from the depths of the ocean, not a reflection, but you as you are, would you recognize yourself? If you saw your bones covered in dirt and debris and time, not warm red flesh, but that which remains, would you recognize yourself? If you zoomed out of the world, would you see just tiny billions of dots of light? Remember that your trauma is a haunting in your chest and in your head. It can be passed down through blood or words, or a claw wrapped around your throat, or a post-apocalyptic wasteland choking on dry earth and dry air that crack at your lungs till they collapse. If it can be inherited, how do we stop it? If it is in the fabric of history, how do we stop it? If it is in the codes and the genes, tangled with our blood and semen and spit, then how do we change it? The infrastructure is all wrong. The way they get to you is by making it so you are defined by them. You become an anti-identity to the wholeness they embody, so that you cannot live or exist as you have without acknowledging them. This is fundamental to systems of abuse. To dismantle these structures is to destroy what you've come to define yourself as or as not. Who do we blame for these naturalized systems of oppression when God is a father and fathers leave and become a dead rotting corpse in the ground, and the Virgin Mary's tears are ominous and Lilith is laughing? How do we reclaim ourselves? Salvation is empty. Laugh at the kingdoms of the sky, spit in the goblets of wine, and burn down the pristine white citadels. Instead, search in the barren desert where the pain of all is hot and heavy, and you feel your lungs under the heat waves, cracking and aching, your skin peel. Underneath it all is armor. Your bones might break, but you can screw in titanium plates. These are the patches. You have never been whole. You have never been pure. You are implicated by your program codes, by the system you were brought into. Giving birth is like stealing a life, moving away from Eden, for there is nothing left for you there. Step into the empty cyberspace. Creation is how we hold the mirror up to ourselves. Yeah.